everyone, and welcome to this brand new quiz series where we throw questions at you about your favorite city, the multicultural Melbourne.
Yep.
Welcome to AECC Global Melbourne Q.
And speaking of Melbourne, did you know that over 140 different cultures are actually represented here in Melbourne?
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Well, I'm Michael. I was born here. That's how I know it. And maybe because I looked it up on the City of Melbourne website. Yeah.
And I'm Suhasini, and I'm here to interrogate and test how much you really know about the facts, places and people of Melbourne. So, can you actually name some of these 140 cultures?
Well, why don't we start with you? Because, you know, you're looking pretty exotic. Suhasini with showing some Suhasini.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Can you take a guess?
Of what?
Where I come from?
AECC Global Melbourne Q.
Very nice, very nice.
Same.
I like that. But I actually come from India,
Right.
which is actually the biggest consumer of gold in the world. There's a fact for you.
Oh, okay. Well, to one-up you with a fact, did you know that gold was actually what brought a lot of migrants to Australia, to Melbourne specifically, since the 1850s? Yeah. I wonder if we can win some gold on this show.
So, but not at the moment. We're open to all kinds of prize donations though, but at the moment our teams are playing for the grand prize, which is...
The winning team gets a fabulous $2,500 hamper including education services from AECC Global, a 2-night stay at Phillip Island from YHA Australia, a Melbourne entertainment book from Entertainment Publications, and a gourmet chocolate hamper from Junction.
Oh, wow, that's so exciting. But how do these teams win this prize?
Well, so in this series, AECC Global Melbourne Q, we play for 4 levels. This here is level 1, the eliminations. Then we have quarterfinals, semi-finals, and 2 teams go through to play the finals for the grand prize.
Wow. Well, in this episode, though, we're still at the first level. So tonight, we're going to question our 3 amazing teams over the course of 3 rounds.
First up, we have the easy peasy round with easy questions for everyone. Then we have a visual round, which we call the Picturebook Round. And finally, we have my favorite, the fair Dinkum Round, which is a buzzer round.
Yep.
And at the end, 2 teams with the highest scores move ahead to the quarterfinals. 1 team gets eliminated.
Well, that's an incentive right there to play well. So how about we go chat to them and see our teams and meet them right now and see where they come from.
Hello, teams.
Hello, guys. You are the Power Rangers.
Yes.
So how come you've chosen the Power Rangers as your team name?
As a child, we used to be a big fan of Power Rangers.
Yeah. And now, are you still a big fan?
Yeah.
I hope so, because otherwise you stuffed up the name. Thanks so much. And where are you guys from? Which place each of you from?
My name's Bhagya and I'm from India.
Yeah.
I'm from RMITV Melbourne over here.
Right.
Awesome.
Yourself?
And my name is Xinxin and I'm from China. And I'm from Dinkum University.
Awesome.
But we are Power Rangers.
Right.
Right.
So which color is who?
Blue is for me.
Yeah.
And yourself?
Red is for
Right.
me.
Ah,
Okay,
well,
now
you're
I
well
get it.
matched. Good work.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, and good luck
Thank
to you
you.
guys.
Thank
Our next team, LTM Rockers. What does LTM stand for?
That's Trobe Melbourne,
Okay. Yep. And Rockers, because you like rock, paper, scissors?
because we're here to rock.
Oh, okay,
You're
so,
the rock.
right,
Okay,
fair enough,
well.
fair enough. And what are your names?
My name is Shishir Tushar and I'm from Nepal.
Yes.
And we are representing Trobe Melbourne, which is associated with Trobe University.
Awesome. Your name?
Myself, Tushar, I'm from India, and our team's name is LTM Rockers.
All
Awesome.
right.
Thanks so much for being here, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
And finally, our final team, Garuda. Explain that name for us.
So Garuda is a mythical bird that has value of knowledge, virtue, discipline, all the good stuff that we admire.
Right, I heard that mythical bird also has the power of AECC Global Melbourne Q. Is that correct? It is. Always agree with the host.
And do you guys have all those virtues?
Yes, well, because Garuda is from like the mascot of Indonesia, and we're both from Indonesia.
Right.
Awesome.
And what are your names?
I'm Angie, and I'm studying at Dinkum University.
I'm Pram, I'm studying at Uni Melbourne.
Awesome. Well, we have quite a perfect representation of multicultural Melbourne right here with us today. So thank you all to our teams for joining us, and let's have a big round of applause for each of them.
Okay, great. So now it's time for the first round, the easy peasy round.
Yes.
So in this round, we ask the teams 5 questions each. You get 10 points for every correct answer and no negative points.
Yep.
All right? Sounds good. Okay, so ready to play? All the best, and let's begin the game.
Easy peasy round.
Let's begin the game. Okay, so first question to Team Power Rangers. If you want to use public transport in Melbourne, you need the dash card.
Mikey card.
Mikey card is correct.
Great work. This is for LTM Rockers. 5 train stations form the City Loop in Melbourne. Name any 3.
Flinders Street Station, Melbourne Central, and
Southern Cross.
That is correct. Great work.
Very good. Okay, Team Garuda. Which airport would you be traveling to if you took the Sky Bus?
Tullamarine.
Correct.
Great work. For Power Rangers, in which part of mainland Australia is Melbourne located? Either A, northwestern, or B, southeastern.
It's the southeastern.
That is correct. Powerful answer.
Team LTM Rockers. What is the full form of QV, which is a shopping centre and also a market in Melbourne CBD?
Queen Victoria.
Correct.
Great work. For Garuda, your question. Name any 2 suburbs in Melbourne that end with the word hill or hills.
Box Hill.
Oh,
Surrey Hill.
correct. Great work.
Very good. Team Power Rangers. The final of which international sporting tournament was played on the 29th of March this year at MCG?
It's the international cricket.
Cricket.
International cricket match.
All right, International Cricket World Cup is correct.
Great work. For LTM Rockers, what kind of sport is played to win the famous Melbourne Cup?
It's a horse race.
That is correct. Great work.
Very good. Okay. What is the current name of the sporting venue Dockland Stadium, which was previously known as the Telstra Dome?
Etihad Stadium.
Correct.
For Power Rangers, in 1856, Melbourne stonemasons were the first to campaign for an 8-hour workday, which then became an international standard. Is that true or false?
It's true.
It is correct.
Very good. Okay, Team LTM Rockers. What is the suburb St Kilda named after? Is it A, a ship, or B, a politician?
It's named after a ship.
Correct. Very good.
Great work. For Garuda, your question. The word Anzac represents Army Corps of which 2 countries?
Australia and New Zealand.
Great work. Correct.
Okay, Team Power Rangers. The first name of Melbourne's founder Batman was A, Thomas, or B, John?
John.
Correct.
For LTM Rockers, George Columbaris, who owns the Press Club restaurant, is the judge of which famous reality TV show? A guess?
Can you please repeat the question?
Yes, I can. No, I can't. So sorry, the answer was MasterChef. George Columbaris owns the Press Club, is the judge of MasterChef.
Okay, last question to Team Garuda. Who is the current Premier of Victoria? Is it A, Daniel Andrews, or B, Ted Baillieu?
It's that value.
Oh, that's incorrect. It's actually A, Daniel Andrews.
That's all right. That was some good answering, guys, so well done. And thanks for playing. Well done.
Yeah, that's the end of the easy peasy round. So you can breathe now. Well, looks like they did their homework mostly.
Yeah. But I've got a question. Have you done your homework?
Me?
Yeah, because I've got a question for you. We were talking earlier about immigration and the gold rush. So my question is, can you name some of the communities that arrived in Melbourne during that time?
Yeah. Do you know the answer?
Oh, well, I've got internet access back there, so I'm just going to Google in the break.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a short break while he does that, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on AECC Global Melbourne Q.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny.
I'm Sue.
And together we're from Chai Junction. At Chai Junction, we do a number of creative projects that involve international students and young people.
So stuff like theatre, film, TV, including the TV show you're watching right now, AECC Global Melbourne Q. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, and you may want to join in our next project. So keep watching and say ciao. Welcome back to AECC Global Melbourne Q. So before the break, we were talking about the gold rush in Melbourne and immigrants from different countries.
Yes, that's right. And I was asking, can you name some of those communities that arrived in Melbourne during the gold rush?
You know what? All I know is that there was a big influx of Chinese people.
Yep, well, that is actually correct. And the gold mines were actually quite multicultural, with people from Britain, America, France, Hungary, Italy, Germany, and Poland, just to name a few.
Wow, that's a lot. Sounds like a world tour. Can
Yeah.
we go away? Well, but sounds like I was right though. I wish I could get points.
Well, the only points here are just Michael points. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
don't win those. But
No
speaking
one
of,
wants to.
well, some people do. Speaking of points though, points people do want to win are the scores. So why don't we take a look at the scores at the end of round one? So Power Rangers are currently sitting on 50 points.
Ooh.
LTM Rockers on 40 points. And Garuda on 40 points as well.
Very impressive. So moving straight on to the Picturebook Round, which is the next round. This is a visual round, and your cues will appear on the screen right here, and you'll be asked a related question.
Yes, exactly. Again, 10 points if you get a correct answer, and don't worry, there are no negative points. So, without further ado, let's begin round two, the Picturebook Round. 4. Power Rangers. What is this tram called, which operates as a free tram within the Melbourne CBD, passing major tourist attractions since 1994?
It's a city circle tram.
That is absolutely correct. Well done.
All right, Team LTM Rockers. Name this theatre located on the corner of Flinders and Russell Streets, which is one of the venues for Melbourne International Film Festival.
I'm not sure.
Bad luck, guys. We're going to move on to the question for Garuda.
The answer though was Forum Theatre.
Garuda, your question is, this is Australia's only giant observation wheel located in the Docklands. What is it called?
Melbourne Star.
That is correct. A star answer from you guys.
Very good. Okay, Team Power Rangers. Now an American citizen, this man inherited a small newspaper from his journalist father at the age of 22 and is credited as the inventor of modern tabloid sensationalism. Who is he?
That's it.
The answer is Rupert Murdoch.
That's all right.
Aurora.
For you LTM Rockers, name this popular reality TV show that holds auditions in Melbourne annually.
Comedy show?
Sorry, one more time.
Comedy?
Comedy show?
That is incorrect.
The
The
Voice.
Oh, that is incorrect.
The answer was X Factor Australia. You could have said AECC Global Melbourne Q, you probably would have been right.
All right, Team Garuda. Name this famous Pakistan-born Australian cricketer who plays for Melbourne Renegades. Oh, okay, the answer is Fawad Ahmed.
Lucky you got it wrong though, and she had to pronounce that last name though. You're safe.
Well, we would have accepted, close answers. as well.
Exactly right. For the Power Rangers, your question is, name this famous dumpling-style snack that was created in Melbourne by Chinese chef William Wing Young. The answer was the dim sim, which was created around 1945 for a restaurant.
All right, Team LTM Rockers. This is a specific type of turn used while driving in Melbourne CBD. What
Hook-turn.
is it called?
Hook turn?
Hook turn is correct.
Great, right,
Very
good
good.
work. For Garuda, this is the Royal Melbourne Show, and the question is, this annual iconic community event is organised by the Royal Agriculture Society of Victoria to promote agriculture. Is that true or false?
True.
That is correct, well done.
And guess what?
What?
That is the end of this round.
Great work.
I love this round. It's so colourful, right?
Oh, well, you know what else is colourful?
What?
Melbourne during the amazing multicultural festivals.
Right. I thought you just wanted to say Melbourne Q.
Yeah, I do, but they only pay me for certain amounts.
Okay, but you know what? Maybe there's a festival happening right now.
Oh, well, why don't we take a break and check it out and see if there is?
Oh, wow, that's a great idea. You're coming up with some good ideas in this show.
And in real life.
Well, just today, though.
What?
But you know what? We won't be too long, so don't change the channel. We'll be right back on AECC Global
Melbourne Q. Welcome back. You're watching your favourite quiz show about Melbourne, AECC Global Melbourne Q.
Well, you know what? We didn't find any festivals out there at the moment, but what we did find are the scores.
Yes.
After round 2. So the scores are Power Rangers, 60 points. LTM Rockers, 50 points. And Team Garuda on 60 points.
Great work, all of you. LTM Rockers, a little bit of catching up to do, but don't worry, you still got one more round.
Oh, actually, there's also a bonus round where we get our audience to join in the fun.
That's right. So, the audience, we're going to ask you a question. If you get the answer right, you have a chance to donate 10 points to any team of your choice.
Are you guys ready? So the question for you is, name the street in the CBD on which the famous shopping mall Maya is located.
So if you know the answer, put your hand up right now. Okay, you, sir, in the front, if we can get a microphone over there. Thanks so much, and what's the answer?
Brook Street.
That is correct, well done.
Wow.
And hold on to that mic. What's your name?
Harry.
Thanks so much for joining us, Harry. And which team would you like to donate those 10 points to?
Garuda.
Garuda, all right.
Why is that?
Because I come from the same country, so sorry.
Well, you got lucky there, team.
Right, okay, so now with 10 points added to Garuda, it means the scores are now Power Rangers on 60, LTM Rockers on 50, and Garuda on 70 points.
And congratulations, Harry. You also win a goodie bag courtesy AECC Global.
Yeah, great work. Congratulations.
We have winners all around.
I know, and it's going to be interesting now with the last round, the fair Dinkum round.
Okay, so in this round, we get 3 minutes on the clock and we rapidly ask you questions. Hit the buzzer if you know the answer and wait till we call out your team name. 10 points for the correct answer and -5 for the wrong answer this time.
Yes, so that's right. Just remember one more time, don't answer without pressing the buzzer and wait for me to call your team name out before you give that answer.
Okay, can we have a quick test of the buzzers?
All sounds good to me.
Very good. Okay, so your 3 minutes start now. Name the National War Memorial venue of Victoria in which the Anzac Day dawn service is held.
Garuda?
Sign of remembrance.
That is correct.
Okay. On which day of the month of November is the Melbourne Cup held every year?
4th.
LTM Rockers?
Oh yes, that's 4th of November.
On a Tuesday?
It's the first Tuesday of November.
Yeah.
Oh yes, first Tuesday of November.
Incorrect, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry, we can't give that to you. The word pub is short for dash house. What is it? Anyone? No? Okay.
It was Public House.
Melbourne is known as the koala capital of the Western world. Is that true or false?
False.
LTM Rockers?
It's false.
That's correct.
It's the fox capital of the Western world. Where can you find the Visitor Information Centre in Melbourne CBD?
Federation Square.
Power Rangers?
Okay, you guys have to wait until we call out your name, otherwise your points won't be counted. On what date is Melbourne Day celebrated? Anyone?
It's on the 30th of August.
What is Arvo short for?
Garuda?
Afternoon.
Afternoon's correct.
How tall is the Eureka Tower, which is the tallest building in Melbourne?
297 meter.
That is correct. LTM Rockers, just remember to buzz.
Okay. Name the 2 countries that played the ICC Cricket World Cup final at MCG this year.
Power.
Australia and New Zealand.
That's correct.
On which street did Vietnamese migrants initially congregate, where you could now go for some of the best and cheapest Vietnamese delicacies?
It was Victoria Street. Ooh, sorry, we're going to have to keep going.
Melbourne Zoo is the oldest zoo still operating in Australia and having opened in 1862. True or false?
LTM Rockers.
Is it true?
That's correct.
If you are in the free tram zone, what mode of transport are you taking?
Tram?
Yep, correct, LTM Rockers.
If I'm in the State Library, which two streets am I on the corner of?
Power Rangers.
It's the Latrobe and the Swanson Street.
That is correct.
Still in the State Library, which shopping mall am I across the road from?
Garuda.
Melbourne Central.
That's correct.
McDonald's in Swanston Walk was the first in the world to have an outdoor eating section called a McCafe. Is that true or false?
LTM Rockers.
It's a false.
It's true, sorry.
Name the month in which the Moomba Festival is held every year.
LTM Rockers.
It's near to Aurora Rivers.
What's that?
Aurora Rivers.
Sorry, it's March to coincide with Labor Day.
What is the highest number platform at Flinders Street Station?
Garuda.
14.
That's correct.
The suburb Dennis was named after Dennis the Menace. True or false?
LTM Rockers.
False.
That's correct. It was named after Northcote City Councillor.
26 January is a public holiday to celebrate which event?
LTM Rockers.
That was the Australian Day.
That's correct.
All right, and that is the end of 3 minutes.
Oh, that was tense. That was something.
Very, very tense.
I was so tense that
I'm almost sweating.
Yeah.
All right, so we now have our final scores. Do you want to know what they are?
I definitely do.
Okay, so the final scores are Power Rangers on 90 points, LTM Rockers on 95 points, and Team Garuda on 110 points.
That means, unfortunately, Power Rangers, thank you so much. You played really well, but unfortunately, the other teams played better than you, so we'll have to say goodbye to you, but thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, guys. And as for Team LTM Rockers and Team Garuda, that was very, very close, but you guys pulled it through. So we'll see you both in the quarterfinals, and you're one step closer to winning the grand prize.
Yes,
which
it's
is...
exciting. It is.
The winning team gets a fabulous $2,500 hamper, including education services from AECC Global, a 2-night stay at Phillip Island from YHA Australia, a Melbourne entertainment book from Entertainment Publications, and a gourmet chocolate hamper from Junction.
Yeah! That is so cool.
I wish we could just play for that tonight.
Hold your horses. There's a
Okay.
few more episodes to go,
hold
so not
on.
tonight. But it's the end of tonight's show, so a big thank you to our sponsors, supporters, our teams, and our lovely audience here
Yes.
and there.
And also, you guys at home, please continue to write to us. We love seeing those likes and comments on Facebook, so keep it up.
And we'll see you next week, same time, same day, with another dose of all things Melbourne on your very own quiz show,
AECC Global Melbourne Q.
Bit unhappy. Should have done better. Just lost out by 5 points.
Very good experience, and I know and feel a lot of things I haven't seen before.
I expected that we will win because we are very optimistic.
Played it safe a little bit at the end. It worked out really well.
I will be quicker to press the bus.
Definitely more preparing on the sports area.
Oh, it was splendid. Really enjoyed it. Spontaneous actions, good teamwork. Might make a few changes. As teamwork. Oh, we ain't gonna let out the secret.